In our last episode on NBA 2K, CJ Green took on his former team. This is the My Career Season 3 as we look ahead to NBA 2K26. Our former team, but today, Cooper Flagg. CJ takes on the #1 draft pick in this year's draft, the Dallas Maverick Cooper Flagg. And man, we are set for a big one with our new look Houston Rockets team. The playoffs are closing. Yes, so in our last episode, you guys know we did purchase a new house in Houston, and man, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with how the house is looking. Thought I'd give you guys an update. We actually haven't done too much to the house. We have added a few things to our little man cave, but I tell you what, I'm excited, man. I mean, I tell you, we've been working. And these are the type of games you want to be a part of. We were a top pick, but today we take on Cooper Flagg, and man, I'm not nervous. But man, it's going to be a good one. So let's get into it. It's Dallas, it's Houston. It is the Battle of Texas, and it's Cooper Flagg taking on CJ Green, man. Keen for NBA 2K26, closing in very, very soon. And man, I tell you what, the 42-9 Houston Rockets taking on the 36-16 Dallas Mavericks. Now, this Dallas Mavericks team are absolutely stacked. We know that. I mean, Kyrie, Clay, Cooper. They've got Anthony Davis, they've got Gafford. I mean, they're really making a play at the moment, this Dallas Mavericks team. And I'm excited to see what they can do when they're fully healthy. But let's get into it. It is the Battle of Texas. Cooper Flagg taking on CJ Green. And we are ready to rock and roll as we get this one started. It's always fun going up against Kyrie. We did go up against Dallas in that series last season in the playoffs, and man, I think it went 7. I mean, it might have went 7 or 6, but I tell you what, Kyrie Irving, he came to play here early on in this one. Look at this, just dancing on CJ, going inside, getting fouled, flipping it up and in. You're kidding me, Kyrie already, and we were in a little bit of foul trouble to start this game off. I'm not going to lie, man. We were really hindered in this one here. Here's CJ Green, though, working, trying to find an opening, finding Kevin Durant. KD, sidestep, pull up over Flagg. He has got it. Man, Cooper Flagg got his work cut out for him in this one, going up against the big man. As CJ gets denied, I tell you what, the Twin Towers in Gafford and Davis really going to make it hard for us. As look at Anthony Davis. Oh my goodness. He is looking spry with this Dallas Mavericks team. 4 plays too early on. Here is CJ Green. Kyrie Irving doesn't come up. CJ launches and hits. CJ Green knock it down. So we're winning the battle of Cooper Flagg at the moment, but not going to lie, man, we're in a bit of foul trouble to start this game off. We actually went for the steal, and this resulted in us coming out of the game. So, I mean, definitely not the start that we wanted in this matchup against Cooper, as CJ Green comes out of the game. So, 6-point deficit at the moment in this second quarter, and only 3 points for Green. So, we need to get going. We need to get going now. Jabari Smith setting the screen. CJ works around. We're working at the moment. Inside to Smith. Smith gets fouled. He's going to the line. At least we have the lead. I mean, CJ's barely played in this game, but here come the Dallas Mavericks, and they've also got Chris Paul on this roster, who is a player I definitely could see them getting. Kyrie, oh my goodness, just shifty with it. He gets it to go. Cooper and CJ haven't really been seen yet in this game, but here's CJ Green. Get a hand up, CP. CJ for 3. Knock it down. 54-49 to start this one off here. Kevin Durant inside to Adams, and Steven Adams hammers it down. 49 plays 56. Chris Paul working. Chris Paul, you are kidding me. Wind back the clock, CP3. 6-1-1 for CJ. Definitely not one of those higher scoring games as Kevin Durant knocks a 3 down. We've still got the lead though, so happy with how we're going. Anthony Davis with the rim protection. Klay Thompson off to the races for the Mavs. Gives it over to CP3, and Chris Paul hits again. Oh my goodness, CP3. I don't even know if he's number 3 for this Dallas team. Here's Klay Thompson though. So I tell you what, they've got absolute snipers everywhere on this team, and like I said, man, we haven't really seen too much of Cooper Flagg, but here is Flagg inside, throwing it down M1. Cooper Flagg going in and getting the dunk. I mean, like I said, it's going to be interesting to see how Cooper Flagg really finds himself with this team. Man, he's flexing on him as well. Cooper Flagg getting it to go and knocking the free throw down as well. So we've got a 6-point first half. So I seen Cooper go up one end. We have to go, we just have to come down the other end. Here's CJ Green trying to work. Jabari Smith back to Green trying to work. Man, we've got Najee on us. So I'll tell you what, we're going at him. Here's CJ Green attacking to the rim. CJ, 8 points. I mean, definitely not one of those high-scoring games like we had against those Golden State Warriors in the last video. 62-61. Look at Cooper Flagg getting snazzy with it. He can't get it to go, and that ends the first half. But I tell you what, a real troubled first half from CJ, and CP7. think that has to be his new name. Second half coming up here from Dallas. 62-61, we trail. Here's CJ. Have to get into the game eventually. Here is Green, though, working on Kyrie and going in and throwing it down. Man, year 3 CJ is different. Kyrie shifting to Klay Thompson. Klay finding Anthony Davis. AD over to Kyrie. Kyrie launching for 3. Kyrie Irving. He hits a big 3 and the Dallas Mavericks have the lead. Here's CJ though. And I tell you what, I like these plays when we can get wide open. Green is wide open here. He's going to launch. He's going to hit. And we're up to 13 now. So CJ's starting to find his way in this game, but we just can't play the defense. Look at Kyrie. We play the defense there. We'll take that. Off to the races goes CJ. Inside to KD. KD's fouled him one. Beautiful pass inside. We have a 3-point lead in this game. Make it 4. Kyrie Irving working around inside to Gafford, and Gafford hammers it down. Man, this Dallas team is stacked, but so are we, and we throw the lob to Sengun. Look at the big man go up and get it to go. Throw it down, big man. He was pretty quiet in this game. AD was really doing a number on him. Here's Cooper Flagg, though, inside to Anthony Davis, and man, Cooper Flagg hasn't really scored too much in this game, but it just shows my mans can really, he can facilitate. It's going to be interesting to see, like I said, how he goes with this new Dallas team. Here is CJ, though, working on Kyrie, trying to step back. Nothing there at the moment. Goes one way, goes the other way. Going inside, the reverse. Look at CJ Green dancing on Kyrie. Going over the, I don't even know how we got away from the shot blocker. Look at Cooper. So this is when Cooper Flagg starts to get going in this game. Like I said, hasn't really scored too much. Is the #1 draft pick, so he's definitely going to have crazy expectations this year. We all know that. 73-71. Kyrie inside to Cooper. Cooper, left hand, puts it in. And I tell you what, CJ wanted that matchup on Flagg. We are all tied up here. Here's CJ working, trying to find Sengun, and Sengun hammers it down. Beautiful pass from CJ. But here he is, CJ and Cooper, and the height just wins out. That is a tough finish. Like I said, it definitely took him a little bit to get into this game, but my man started to work. Here's Kevin Durant over Flagg. KD, my goodness. Man, it's going to be exciting to see what we can do in these playoffs, and I definitely want to try and stream some games. And this is, look at this, one-on-one, CJ over Flagg. He can't get it to go. Man, that would have been big, and he just returns favor. Look at Flagg here on CJ, and this time he can't get it to go. And look who gets off to the races here. It's a genuine one-on-one. CJ to the rim. CJ Green going and throwing it down. Cooper Flagg, too late to the party on that one. 4-point game. Here's CJ, Klay Thompson. Why is my man jumping so high? What is going on? We've got 4 seconds to work with here. CJ working inside, flip it up and in. So after a slow start, because of foul trouble, CJ's starting to get into this game. Gives it over to Sengun. And like I said, man, Sengun just struggled in this game. I don't know what is going on with Sengun. And have a look at Kyrie Irving. The ACL is fine. My man's just threw it down. 81-77. And this was pretty disappointing because we've got a 4-point lead at the moment and CJ steps out of bounds. That's like probably the worst turnover you could probably have in the NBA, man. I'm not going to lie. Probably the worst one. 81-77, 24 seconds. We come back in the game. 4 minutes 50 to go. 1-point lead for the Houston Rockets. Battle of Texas. It all comes down to this. And here's CJ Green at the top. Just need to remain aggressive here as we close in here. CJ out to Jabari Smith for 3. He can't get it to go. And here go the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie working inside. Can't get it to go. Sengun with the rebound. Now we get off to the races here. Sengun. Where's he going to go? Gives it over to Thompson. Back out to Green. Green getting that space. Working inside. And this time Jabari Smith's open. And this time he knocks it down. Big time 3 from Jabari Smith, man. We'll take it. We will take it. Here's Kyrie, though. Working. Kyrie Irving trying to go inside. Gives it over to Lively. Man, they are stacked. This Dallas Maverick team are seriously stacked. I'm not going to lie. They've got players everywhere. 98-96. CJ, step back over Kyrie. Yes, sir. Make it 21 for Green. Man, definitely a quiet game for CJ, but, this is where you need to come alive. And Kyrie just shook us out of our boots. Our little boots, man. He just shook it out. We do get a turnover here, which does result in a transition play. And how does Sengun blow this layup? Someone please tell me how Sengun's blown that layup. And Cooper Flagg up the other end. How does that happen? We are all tied up at 100. Here's CJ inside getting fouled by Kyrie, and Green's going to the line. CJ for points 22 and 23. Definitely a really, really slow night for Green. I mean, this is probably our worst performance in a lot of videos, but we lead by 2, so we'll take it. Here's AD, though, working inside, spinning left-handed, tough finish. Really tough finish from AD. It's CJ Green time. Kyrie trying to guard CJ. Green dancing, trying to find an opening. Step back over Kyrie. He knocks it down. Tough finish from Green. Look at the step back over Kyrie. If you don't mind, and knock it down, CJ Green. 104, 102, 1 minute 50 on the clock, and Flagg gets fouled. So Cooper Flagg did hit a pair. We are all tied up here. 1 minute 50 on the clock. We go inside to Sengun, who's just really struggled in this game, man. Has really struggled. Get that weak stuff out. Off to the races go the Mavs. Cooper Flagg, and 1. Cooper Flagg, the and 1. The finish over Jabari Smith. And Cooper Flagg is going to the line. Man, oh man. They lead by 3. Here is CJ Green. Still got time though. It's only 1 minute 20 on the clock. Jabari Smith, and he turns the ball over. Man, this is exactly not what you want to do. And have a look at this. Have a look at this. Klay Thompson for 3. Could be the dagger. Klay hits a 3, and it's all the big Mavs standing up. Here's CJ Green. Sidestep 3. Can't get it to go, and AD comes down with the rebound. So we've got one more chance here. So we play the good defense here, as you guys can see. We get the stop. We get off to the races. 104 plays 110. Here goes Green, trying to attack inside. Gets fouled. CJ going to the line to shoot 2. And we knock down a pair. So it's a 3-point, make it a 4-point game. 20 seconds. All we need to do is get a stop. Get a stop. I altered. I didn't want to foul because they've got a shot clock, so we wanted to get the ball back. We don't want to allow them to get easy points. And Kyrie, he launched. He missed. So we had an opportunity here. Here's CJ Green. Push the pace. First matchup with Cooper Flagg for 3. Can't get it to go. And we are going to fall to the Houston Rockets. Fall to the Dallas Mavericks as a Houston Rocket, man. I mean, shout out to Cooper Flagg. This was a solid game. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the job done. Hopefully, I mean, it's something for the future. And hopefully we see more matchups between Cooper and CJ.